The primary election is Tuesday in the Kansas City mayor's race, and campaign mailings are out this week with a return address from the St. Louis area.
Chris Hernandez is here now to explain. Hey, Chris.
Well, Elizabeth, today, for the second time this week, negative ads are landing in mailboxes in the Northland. They attack Deb Hermann and are funded by a St. Louis area political action committee. It raises questions about outsiders trying to swing the election and about the transparency of the incumbent, Mayor Mark Funkhauser.
In the flood of campaign flyers, there's an attack ad against mayoral candidate Deb Hermann with a return address from St. Charles, Missouri in the St. Louis area. It's not from Mayor Funkhauser's campaign, but it calls Hermann the Queen of Tiffs, the exact language used by Funkhauser last week.
Jim Rowland, Deb Hermann, the King and Queen of Tiff.
Funkhauser denies directing the attack through the third-party mailing.
No.
Even though the language is exactly the same?
Well, there's lots of people appropriating my language.
I think he knows full well.
Linda Serios voted for Funkhauser last time, but is supporting Hermann now, and she deplores the attack ad.
And then I'm very, very surprised because it sounds nothing at all like the Deb Hermann we know and have worked with for years.
I talked with the treasurer of Voters for Good Government, which sent out the mailing. He denies doing it for Funkhauser's campaign. He says he decided to attack Hermann because he, quote, heard she was someone to worry about. The Kansas City Firefighters Union, Local 42, supports Funkhauser's campaign. Documents show the union made a $15,000 donation this week to that St. Louis PAC. And that's the same amount paid to produce the mailing. But Hardin denies any connection or getting any instructions from the union. As for the donation, Hardin says he went to the mailbox one day and it was there.
You don't think there's a transparency issue here?
No.
Funkhauser has built his career on transparency, but Hermann supporters say the mailing raises questions about the mayor's transparency since so much money is moving through outside committees rather than through his own campaign account.
They are in charge of their own money. They do what I'm not running that. It has nothing to do with me.
I hope politics is not this dirty all the time at the 11th hour.
The filings also show connections between the PAC and Axiom Strategies, the political consulting firm run by Funkhauser campaign advisor Jeff Rowe.
The primary election is next Tuesday. That's when the top two finishers move on to the general election in March. Chris Hernandez, NBC Action News.